So we're here at Glen Haven Baptist Church outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Tyler's here.
We just got done installing this A15 rig, backed up with some KS21s in the air, KS28s on the floor, A15, so it's got the main left-right with outfills. It works perfect with the room. Great for sight lines, coverage, 4 KS28s underneath the stage, so it's gonna make some noise. It's gonna be a lot of fun once we get Steele over here tuning it up and dialing it in. We'll get RP1 out here and stuff. We're making the box sound like L-Acoustics wants the box to sound. Actually, this is pulling all 4 mics in, and he's capturing 4 measurements with each swoop.
Usually the low end gets lost. I can distinctly hear.
We're capturing only the source and not any reflections. If the room's behaving right, then we don't have to make weird cuts. Maybe 2 years ago, they hit us up. They were ripping out a choir loft. So they were flattening the stage. And when they did that, they wanted to move their stage racks, update their floor pockets. We got really excited because it's the kind of stuff that we really like. For that to be the first project we do with them, it was like, hey, these guys are going to be awesome to work with because they care about that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it was cool. So anyway, all brand new stage floor pockets, multi-pin, moved their racks, got them all dressed up with patch bays for everything, tie lines. I mean, the whole work. So a lot of people do wedges for choirs. It's been a theme. You know, the choir is on a loft. Getting the audio to the choir from a stage wedge, you get too much stage volume, so it's not great. And so this has been a thing that we've actually had several clients ask for this now, and it works fantastic. And so they actually put these 5XTs, which is an L-Acoustic product, on these stands, powered by a LA2XI, so really affordable amplifier. It's such a nice setup. You can get them nice and high like that. They're heavy on the bottom, so it's not, they're not going to tip over. When we did the stage remodel, we built NL4 into the floor pockets, and so it's all patchable and whatnot. So again, we did the stage infrastructure install here a while back, but we put in these Whirlwind FP4s. Now what we're doing is we're running these multi-pin connectors, and these aren't Whirlwind. They're actually made by a company called SVK. We can get 12 channels of audio down it. It's a more robust connector than the Whirlwind W1 and W2 stuff. It's able to fit inside these floor boxes really well. We can actually get 2 of them in here. So we actually have 24 channels of audio over here, and then we have the rest of our infrastructure over here. We're doing a lot of EtherCon, some SDI. What's great, again, love these FP4s. You close it, closes all the way flat. I have no problem with the multi-pin cable coming out there. Really excited about this kind of stuff. She is. She's everywhere. See, only Hazer you could own. I don't care how big your church is. I told my brother-in-law, he's the pastor of a small church, this is way outside their budget, but I told him to get on to like Reverb or something and buy a used older model. It was the best decision they ever made. They said it makes cheap lights probably 2 to 3 times more expensive. It's just, you'll see it on the Sunday. These are the backstage racks that we did for them. Really tight space that they had here. This is actually a new door that they were able to add when they demoed the stage. They didn't really have a place to put stage racks, with the typical freestanding. So we use these a lot. They're called, it's the SR series from Mid-Atlantic, wall mounted, 40 RU still. Really great solution. Yeah, they're fully serviceable, open up, no problem. Some of that infrastructure that we're showing you on the stage comes back to here. We have tie line panels for network, SDI tie line panels, and then all of our audio or XLR tie lines. They got a DM64 with a DX32 down here. Got these cables all dressed in, and they all normal out to the TT patch base. The client never has to touch any of these cables, which is great. You got an expensive stage rack here. You don't want to be cycling XLRs. You don't want to have to be back here fumbling through a bunch of cables trying to find A42. Well, I can tell you A42 is right there. Like, it's that easy. It's, you grab a patch cable, you plug it in, patch it to the input you want it to be on, you're off to the races. Again, this has been in for well over a year. And so you can tell the client has used it, but he's using it exactly how it was meant to be. They have Klein here, and so Klein is their in-ear monitor. 16 channels RF. We're using RF venue to get our antennas out into the stage. We use a really heavy gauge RG8 style cable, but it's got a 10 gauge copper in it, so we can get it out 100, 150 feet, very, very low RF loss, and get the antennas where they really should be for keep that RF power low. It really helps clean up what RF is doing. It's the monitor patch bay that we built out for them. They got 4 channels of monitors. They have 2 NL4s per channel, and then these are all the stage ties. So that works really well for them. A lot of people get really excited about a PA or console. Now I get excited about TT patch bays and data patch bays. You want to see amp rack?
Where are you wanting this elevation one?
Let's do right here. Okay. And then if we can take that, we can actually...
This one was just is this projector massive?
Yeah, I think it's a 37,000 lumen. It's insane. No, I mean, it's completely appropriately sized for what they're doing here. I mean, when your power switch for your projector is a breaker, it's crazy. Sorry.
So why A15?
So A15, it's a very versatile box. We use it a lot. Cost effective. It's a single channel per box. It doesn't take 2 channels like a lot of other products by other manufacturers, so it keeps that cost down. 15-inch driver, so you got a lot of nice low end out of it. Where it meets the KS21, it just works really, really well. What's also great about the A-Series is the pan flex, which allows a better control of the HF. So we have 4 different options of HF pattern control, which is really great. You can see that the pan flexes are pulled in to tighten the HF coverage to get it off the wall and kind of dial in where that meets the mains. If the manufacturer makes the speaker and the amp has the right preset on it, it's probably really hard to break a speaker.
I mean, the best way to damage a speaker is to have an under-dimensioned system. So,
which is the 3 to 5 dB of headroom that we try to build into.
And you're just riding that thing, pushing that thing to its max every time.
but if you design an appropriately dimensioned system, it's safe and will last you.
I don't know if, but still says this is going to be one of the best sounding A15 rigs in Georgia.
Worries, just push them up. Yeah. Beat that like an outboard ride.
Look like
Time is 8:45.
we're just here for a good time. Learning a new console is fun. People should do it more often. I get it now. I have friends who love this desk, and now I understand.